Moving is expensive, but what if I told you there are simple, proven ways to save hundreds or even thousands of dollars? In this video, you'll learn exactly how to cut moving costs without cutting corners and avoid the common traps that waste money fast. Reduce what you move. One of the easiest ways to save money when moving? Take less with you. It sounds obvious, but most people overpack and every extra pound costs you. Movers charge by weight, volume, and distance, but the type of move matters. Long-distance movers typically charge based on how much your stuff weighs or how much space it takes up. Local movers, they usually charge by the hour. That means getting rid of heavy furniture or unused appliances can save you hundreds on a cross-country move, but might not make much difference for a short one. That old treadmill in your basement, it could add $200 or more to your bill. Same with furniture that won't fit, books you'll never reread, or appliances that aren't worth the haul. Here's the rule: if you haven't used it in a year, sell it, donate it, or toss it. Selling puts money back in your pocket. Donating might earn you a tax break, and tossing clears space quickly. Books are surprisingly heavy. 5 boxes could cost you hundreds to move. Appliances often come with extra fees and may not even work in your new place. Gym equipment, it's usually cheaper to sell now and replace later. Every item you leave behind cuts costs, not just in moving fees, but in labor, packing time, and materials. Decluttering before you move isn't just smart, it's one of the best ways to stay under budget. Choose the right time. Timing your move right can save you hundreds without lifting a finger. If you're flexible on dates, you've got an edge. Summer is peak season. Rates can jump 20 to 30% because movers are in high demand. Add in holidays, weekends, and end-of-month dates, and those time slots are expensive and book fast. Here's the smart move. Aim for midweek and mid-month. A Tuesday or Wednesday in the second or third week often gets you better rates and more availability. And if you're willing to move in winter or early spring, you might get even deeper discounts. Bottom line, avoid peak times and you'll pay less and have more choices. Shop around. Did you get at least 3 quotes before choosing a mover? If not, you could be overpaying by a lot. For long distance moves, prices for the same job can vary by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Every company has its own pricing, routes, and margins. That's why shopping around matters. Get detailed quotes in writing, not just rough estimates. And once you have a few, don't be afraid to negotiate. Many movers offer price matching or added perks if you just ask. Also compare what's actually included. Some companies quote low but charge extra for stairs, long carries, or fuel. Others include it all up front. And before you book, always check reviews. The cheapest mover isn't a deal if they damage your stuff or don't show up. And if you're not sure what a fair price actually looks like for your move, don't guess. Use our free moving cost calculator at moveBuddha. We built it to give you a fast, reliable estimate without asking for your email or personal info. Just plug in your move details and get an instant ballpark of what you should expect to pay, plus personalized tips to help you save. The link is right at the top of the description. Check it out and get a clearer picture before you book. Flexible pays. Be flexible with your move dates. If you can adjust your pickup or delivery timing, you could unlock major discounts with no extra effort. Moving companies juggle tight schedules. If your move fits into an open slot or aligns with an existing route, they save time and money and often pass those savings on to you. Just ask, are there any flexible dates that would lower my cost? You might find that shifting your move by a day or two knocks hundreds off the price. If your schedule is open or your items are going into storage, you've got even more leverage. Some companies even offer shared load discounts. Plus, flexible moves often get better crews and smoother service. Instead of scrambling on a busy weekend, you might get the A-team on a slower weekday. Book in advance. Want to avoid stress, inflated prices, and getting stuck with a second-rate moving company? Book early, 30 to 60 days ahead minimum. And if you're moving during peak season, plan for 90 days or more. Why? Because the best movers get booked fast. The top-rated companies, the most careful crews, the ones with reliable trucks, they don't wait around for last-minute calls. They're taken weeks, sometimes months in advance. The later you wait, the fewer choices you have and the more you'll pay. Many movers charge extra for last-minute bookings when their schedule is tight. You could end up paying 20% to 50% more just to fit into a packed week. Or worse, you might be forced to hire whoever's left, which often means slower service, less care, or poor communication. So here's the big question. Do you know your moving date? As soon as you have a signed lease or a confirmed closing date, start contacting movers. Get quotes, compare companies, and book the one that fits best. Even if you think you have plenty of time, don't wait. Summer and holidays fill up faster than you'd expect. One more reason to book early? It locks in your rate. Moving prices go up in demand, just like plane tickets. Wait too long and that April quote might jump by $500 in May. Booking early gives you price certainty and peace of mind. DIY moving options. Here's the trade-off. Time and effort versus money. Full-service movers handle everything: packing, loading, transporting, and even unpacking, but they're also the most expensive. If you're on a budget, costs can easily run into the thousands. DIY options save big. Rent the truck and do it all yourself. It's a lot of work, but much cheaper. If you've got help, even better. Then there's the middle ground. Moving container services like Pods or U-Pack. You pack and load at your pace, and they handle the driving. It's easier than full DIY and still saves money. DIY makes sense if you're moving locally or nearby, you've got help or can lift, your budget is tight, you're flexible on timing. Full service is better if you're short on time, you have fragile or high value items, you're moving far and want less stress. Bottom line, the more you do yourself, the more you save. It's work, but often worth it. Free and smart resources. Are you paying for things you could get for free? Moving costs add up fast: boxes, supplies, and insurance. But many of these can be free or discounted if you know where to look. Start with boxes and packing materials. Buying new can cost $100, $200. Instead, check Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Nextdoor, or local buy-nothing groups. Grocery and liquor stores often give boxes away. Just ask. Don't stop there. Bubble wrap, packing paper, and blankets can often be picked up from people who have just moved. Ask friends, co-workers, or post online, and you'll likely find plenty for free. Insurance is another spot to save. Before buying extra coverage, call your renter's or homeowner's insurance provider. Your move might already be covered. Also, check if your credit card offers built-in protections when paying for movers. And one last tip, ask your movers if they include free wardrobe boxes, mattress covers, or blankets. Some do, but only if you ask. DIY movers can also check U-Haul or similar services for discounted supply bundles and return programs. Smart questions equal real savings. That's everything you need to cut your moving costs and avoid the most expensive mistakes. If you found this helpful, there's another video on screen now that YouTube thinks you'll love. Go ahead and click it, and keep your move running smoothly.